Hello, are you speaking to me?
No.
Oh, okay, just checking.
Oh, hello and welcome to Ndito Akwa radio program. Thank you very much for joining me today, and I'm very glad to see you. And I know you will enjoy today's program. If you are watching me from Facebook or YouTube, please remember to share this live broadcast with your friend and invite others to join us because today is going to be a very special day. Today is not all about Akwa Ibom, it's all about Nigeria as a whole. Because what we want to talk about today has to do with even not even Nigerians alone, in fact, everybody all over the world. So please, it is not yet time to call. Please, please, please. The guest is not yet here. So people I can see calls are coming in. Don't know who are those people. Okay. All right, thank you, as I said, for joining me. And this live broadcast is from Rens Community Radio FM 106.8 FM. I always say I don't mention the name of the radio station and the frequency I have remembered today. I'll put it down. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on our Facebook page. And thank you all of you for all the feedback. Please, I will take time. I will try to answer all your questions regarding the show and the program. And if you want to be on the show, please try and drop me an email at nitoakwabum, um, nitoakwabum at outlook.com. Then I will pick it up from there and then talk with you and see how we can get you on the studio live. Well, but not now, this COVID-19. So you don't come here. So you're going to be through maybe telephone or live video like this. And, okay. Today on the program, we have a guest. And her name is Mrs. Annie Essienette. Mrs. Annie Essienette is a group manager, marketing and communication in Ibom Air. She'll be here live and she'll be talking about the Ibom Air. Please, as we know, today we are talking about the Ibom Air, you know. So please, we are not be talking about politics today or anything that got nothing to do with the Ibom A. So please, when you are calling to ask question or to contribute, please stick to the topic for today. We will go on a little musical break. So by the time we come back, and we will come back with our guest. And like I said, please sit back quietly. Don't go away. Invite people. All those people that will having doubt in their mind regarding the Ibom A, ask them to come near. So we have a lot to talk about today. Let them get their question ready. If you cannot call in and ask your question, send me your question. I will ask the guest for you. So don't go away. My name is Edna. So I'll be right back.
As you dey nod your head to the beat, Akwa Ibom don take over. DJ PJ say so.
My name na feelings. Akwa Ibom na my mama land. I hear everything where they hear you find. Afang soup where they for here different from the rest. For education to read na a kite be the first. Now one no sabi say orange is sweet, yeah. Ekpan kuko where they hear is sweet, yo. Akwa Ibom state na my home, na my pride. I go love you till I die. Nya go, nya nek, nya we. Ufan color me yo. Orange is my color. There's greatness in the nature. Ufan color me yo. Ya ikono gita idonki kwam. Ya fundi to kwa Ibom meko binemesido. Mbube yeni tageto yire mbube o. Solo to tele wo Africa. We don't dey spend in dollars so. As we dey sing money dey enter la la. Koko, follow me yo.
Have you ever wonder why people always come? Have you ever wonder why Akwa Ibom is so sweet? Have you ever wonder why football they play for here like fire? My brother, call me.
Orange. Call me Orange. Okay, thank you and welcome back. And we already spent 5 minutes or 7 minutes late, so we didn't want to stay too long. I know I'll play the music again for you to enjoy. Don't worry. Or maybe at the end of the show. Okay, now as you can see, I'm being joined by Mrs. Annie Essienette. Essienette, Akonte, Essienette. Mrs. Annie is she is a group manager, marketing and communication Ibom, like I already told you. She's there, looking beautiful, looking smiling, and then she's here with us. Okay. Thank you, Annie, for joining us on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
Wow, I'm really glad that you're here. Hey, today female on the show, which is really nice. Okay, I'm not gonna take your time because I know you are very busy. Just wanna go straight to the point and then tell us, how did you get started in your career?
Sorry, could you repeat the question? I lost you for a bit.
Yeah, tell us, how did you get started with your career? How did you start?
Okay, so I started my career in the media space. I actually had my NYC at Business Day newspapers in the adverts department. And afterwards, I got offered a job employment with Alcatel-Lucent, a Franco-American telecommunications company. I started my marketing career there as a marketing intelligence officer, and then I rise through the ranks to become the marketing manager for Western Africa. And I was there for 10 years. I was with Alcatel-Lucent for 10 years, and after which I left for IBM West Africa as well. And I was the marketing lead for West Africa and a bit of Central Africa as well. And I was there till April of 2018, and I took a break. And then I got another stint with another original equipment manufacturers, like they call them. I had a short stint with Dell, and then each fit that I have, I left, and then I started consulting for a university, a private university, as the executive director for marketing and strategy, until I got offered the position with Ibom Air, and that happened sometime early this year, and I took it, and so here I am.
Wow.
I've
Yeah.
had like you could say I've had like marketing communication across the ICT space.
Okay. Don't know if that's the caller. Please, the phone line is not open yet. Please, if you can just hold on, I'll open the phone line maybe like 10 or 15
Can you
minutes.
get the audio? We cannot hear the audio.
Oh, I don't know if they can hear me now. They said the audio, but you can hear me. So I don't know if they can hear me about that. I hope so fully. Okay. Now let's move on. Now, what makes you passionate about this work? Because like some people that say, okay, I've got a job with one place, and then let me just relax. But like what you say, you keep going on and on and on, keep on moving on forward.
There's a bit of a glitch. I don't know whether it's from my end or yours, but I can't hear you clearly.
So what I'm saying that what makes you passionate about your work? The video is
Listen to me sing. If you spell it AKWUAIBOM, why in Akwa Ibom State to be this year, brother? That color be orange, yeah. And no sucker don't feel.
Color me, you. Why you color me? Orange is my color. There's greatness in the nature. If I color me, you. Why you color me? If I color me, you. Orange is my color. There's greatness in the nature. If I color me, you.
Sabika Jackson, Ngabo baby, dance you do. And who for the other and the better going. Eko sa will guide the Bombaza. My forward said a go in a mess. If you like my style, if you love Ibom State, make you dance, make you rock, make you wind your waist. In our style, color me,
Ice King #1. Music na my bullion band. America, the story. Abasi, I give you all the glory. You. But the way don't make one my room. So what I know, and you won't be going for
okay. Sorry about that.
Sorry,
And
was that me or you?
I think it was you because I was still live. You were just pausing.
Oh, apologize.
Yeah. No. That's fine. I don't know if the listener heard me. I think this happened on the Facebook. Say yes, music is found, but when I talk and I couldn't hear. Please let's know if you are hearing, because I want all of you to take part on today's program, because I won't take any question after the show regarding Ibom Air. So the right person to tell you about Ibom Air is here. So please, let us know if you can hear us good on the Facebook or YouTube. Because I can see people calling. I don't know where they're calling from. Just want to let you know. Please, if you can hear, send message on the Facebook. So let's know that you are hearing us. We're done. Yeah. we just
Still
have to kick on
there?
because maybe it might be from the YouTube or Facebook. I don't know. Okay. The question I was asking. Oh, is this network again for us? Oh God.
I be they do like you know no. The Bible with the best yeah. No. I when it comes to love, women, food and culture, the Bible they on top you. You the brothers now we be the VIP. The Bible people we get the ability. From zero to hero now our identity. Hey, yo.
Where can I go? Where can I go?
Color me you.
Where color me?
Orange is my color. Yes, greatness in the nature. Color me you. Color me you. Orange is my color. Yes, greatness in the nature. Color me you.
My name now, Godfather.
Anytime I look my left and right, yeah. Try, you make me want to shout, lo, lo, lo. How you blessed us like this, yeah. Akwa Ibom, Daddy, I throw a salute you, oh. But my God, He bless us, He bless. Our future is bright, yeah, He bright. Oh, Father is grateful, oh. Baba, follow me orange, yeah.
Extra madana yara, oyara Nigeria. Now you them send. If you say this orange is sour, you be winch yo. Now orange na positivity, creativity. Na just be a point for we honesty. On you go get three years begin no. What you got three good one yo. Oh no,
Okay, we're back. I think the network is not friendly today at all. With us. Honey, are you there?
I'm here. I'm sorry. I don't know. Is that still from my end?
Yeah, it's from your end. Well, it's not from here. I
Let's
don't
try and
know.
make it snappy so
Yeah,
that we don't keep getting it. I have
exactly.
back on it. So I don't know why it chose today to have issues. Apologies for that.
No, that's fine. If we go off, maybe we might decide to use a phone interview. I mean, we can might
Okay,
decide to
that's
do
fine.
that. That would be fine if he does that again.
Right.
Okay, let's quickly jump
Okay.
and talk about the Ibom Air that we are here
Okay.
today. So, what can you tell us about the Ibom Air?
Okay, I can say that Ibom Air is an indigenous state-owned airline company that is currently operated for the last year. It was actually a year on the 7th of July 2020. No thanks to the COVID-19, we couldn't celebrate that milestone, but we've been here for a year, months now, and currently boasts 5 fleets and currently servicing 5 routes across the nation.
Okay, that's one. So, how old are these airlines?
Okay, it is safe to say that Ibom Air boasts of the youngest fleet in the Nigerian airspace. Airline as young as five, I mean, about 5 years old, and being a bombardier, you know what that means. Uh, Other operates are upwards of 50, so it's as young as it gets.
Okay, so how many do we have now?
We currently have 5 airlines, 5 Bombardier CRJ 900 airplanes.
And where do they fly to?
Okay, so we fly to Lagos, Abuja, Uyo, Calabar, and by Monday, that is tomorrow, the 14th of September, we'll be flying to Enugu as well.
Okay. Do you want to tell us about the? Why did you decide to fly to Enugu? Why not like maybe London, UK, UK, America, Europe? Because I heard somebody say that Ibom Line, they are flying to that area, but I don't know their station. I don't know where they are, where to
Oh,
buy
well,
ticket.
interesting. Okay, so the strategy for Ibom Air is first of all cover the Nigeria airs as much as possible. Uh, and while we're doing that, when opportunity comes for us to expand internationally, we'll first of all be looking at route travel before we start looking at across from Africa. But I mean, it's a very nice thought to have that someone actually thinks that we can fly to London even as young as we are. But I think it will be in the future, certainly not now.
So that means the Ibom Air is only operating locally, not internationally.
Could you speak a bit louder, please?
So that means Ibom Air is only operating locally, not internationally.
No, we're not operating internationally yet. Well, for the moment, operating locally.
Okay. So how many times does it flies in a day? Like how many times the airline?
Okay, so across our routes, we're looking at average of let's say six per day per route, times five. So we look 30. So for instance, in Uyo, Lagos, Uyo, Abuja route, we have two flights per day. So that's eight flights on its own. And then say for Uyo, for Calabar, Lagos, Calabar, Abuja, we have I think one, two now. It depends on schedule, but in total, I can say that we have at least a minimum of 30 flights per day.
Is it 7 days in a week, or it has a specific days it flies?
So it depends on the routes that we're covering. Some routes we typically do 7 days a week, and then some. So we respond to the market stimuli. So I think for Lagos, Uyo, we fly 7 days a week. Lagos, Abuja, Uyo fly 7 days a week as well. For Lagos, Calabar, we just started flying 7 days a week. It was initially weekday, just expanded to include the week as well.
Okay.
So for Enugu, we're looking, we'll start with the weekdays and see how we can expand to the weekend. And like I said, we'll respond to the demand in the routes.
Okay. Anyway, so now the phone line is open. If you want to call in and ask a question, it is the right time to do it now before the guests go off. You can see internet is trying to be funny with us today. And you handle three offices: the management office, the marketing, and the communication. How do you combine three at the same time? How do you cope?
It's actually one office with multiple roles. I'm the group manager for marketing and commissions.
Oh, I think we lost her again due to poor network in somewhere in Africa. You know, I think but we have to go. Are you there?
Can you still hear me?
Okay,
Yes,
yes.
I'm here.
Okay, I'm still hearing you. So we like, I was kind of lost. Um, then we're
Okay.
asking you. Yeah, we're talking about the
On
offices.
the marketing spaces, like I said, just trying to
Hello. Okay, I think we should go on a break, and I think we will have to come back with the guests.
on the marketing end. On the communications end, basically trying to how we can, promote from air as such as yourself, talk about some of the things you do and hope as much public goodwill as we can.
Okay, and now, like you talk about marketing, how have you been able to market the airline? Like
I can
people,
hardly hear you, please.
how
If you
have
could
you? I
just
don't
speak
know
up a
what
bit.
happened to the network today. I don't know if it's network, it's my mic, is okay. I don't know what's going on. Can you hear me very well now?
Okay, yes.
Okay. So the question I was asking that how have you been able to market the airline like to people like in Nigeria and those living outside Nigeria? That there's a lot of people out there who don't even know that there's something like Ibom Air is there.
Okay. That would be pretty surprising because I mean one of the first window to any organization would be the website. I mean in this space of today, and I'm sure Ibom Air has one of the most viable websites in terms of travel, very user friendly website. And if you just wanted to, Google air travel in Nigeria, I'm sure Ibom Air will pop up. And of course, if you're aware of the existence and our website as well. So I really would be very surprised if someone said they are really not aware. Not but a bit surprising. So what we're trying to differently is to generate more top of mind awareness for Ibom Air as a brand, and get more share of voice in the technology space, which is where a lot of us play on, especially those of us in diaspora. So how do we do it? We have a very vibrant social media page, Instagram pages, our Facebook page, our Twitter page, and even our YouTube page is ladled with content on a day-to-day basis. So as people engage on those platforms, it increases our searchability. I mean, yeah, Google Analytics will just throw us up, and we'll be able to, see more of what it is that we're doing. So we are trying as much as possible using some of the tools that are viable today, to socialize information about Igbo. That is on the global level. Locally, we of course take advantage of platforms such as radio, television, out of home, to syndicate our stories. I mean, put up our message out there. We started, a massive marketing drive immediately after the COVID-19 because before now, what we're trying to do is to make sure that we have, we're okay with the kind of service that we are offering out there. And you know how it is, you have to first of all cook the food, be sure that the food is tasty before you start, inviting people to come eat. So now the sure that we're able to do, proud, or will I say we're happy to take the message out there to say, look, we're coming with a differentiating advantage and you would want to, come on board with us.
Okay, I know you have the staff working, people working with the how do you recruit them? Where do you get them from?
I'm struggling yet again.
How do you have people working like staff? So how do you get? Where do you get them from?
Okay. So the airline space is a very professional space. So for you to be able to get professionals, you have to search, advertise for the role, and when those people apply for the role, you make sure you go through all the ropes to ensure that you have the right people in place. And the right people can be from any creed or tongue. But I mean, of course, knowing that we're running a very specialized sort of service in a very regulated industry, you want to ensure you have people that meet the right criteria. They have the right sort of, they have gone through the requisite training. And once we've gone through all the screening processes, we can, gladly take them on board.
So what is the minimum qualification for you to be employed?
Okay, so minimum qualification can range from ordinary national diploma to PhD, as the case may be. So it depends on what the requirement role is.
Okay.
but more importantly, what we look for in the aviation space are professionals that have gone through the right training and have the right certifications. Because I mean, the protocols, the manual of operations that we work with is regulated by international organizations, national organizations, NCAA, Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority, and they have specifications that as airlines, we must meet qualifications for our staff. So those are the guidelines that we use, for recruitment.
Now there was like I would say
It's a struggle to hear you.
you know
Seriously,
what my speaker is louder than anything here, so I don't know what is going on. Can
I
you
can't hear you.
still struggling hearing me? Can you hear me now?
Yes,
You can hear me very well.
yes. I think your mic was off or was low. I can hear you now.
Maybe my hand must have touched something. Sorry about that. So I've
Okay.
been straightening your hair all this while. So it's very
Yeah,
perfect right now. I don't know what's went
it's
wrong.
perfect. Yeah.
Okay. There's a lot of I'll always call it rumor. Yeah. People say that it's only none of our Quibamites are pilots in that
You
hello. We
up
lost again.
again.
Okay.
I can't hear.
Okay. Can you hear me right now?
Yeah, barely.
You could- Can you hear me now?
Yes.
What is going on today with my mic? I don't know. It's still the same
I
thing
don't
I'm
know.
doing. I don't know. Maybe it's network is not trying. Okay. Some people, this question is from Akwa people. They said that
Okay.
people working in the airline are all from different states. They talk about like pilots. So none of Akwa Ibom are pilot there. Does it mean that there's no pilot in Akwa Ibom?
So that's a question they should ask. They should answer. How many pilots do we have from our Ibom State? And if we have them, are they willing to work for Ibom Air? Trust me, we had Akwa Ibom pilots apply for a role and they don't meet the qualification. We won't say because they're from Akwa Ibom, we give them the role. It's a very safety conscious, I mean, organization. So not want to compromise the safety of thousands of people just
People.
because you want to pander to affirmative action. So you need to be careful, especially in a space like this. The question, or rather, the Ibomites should be looking at taking is seeing how they can encourage more of our citizens to take up of this courses. I mean, as parents, how many of us wake up and say, "Oh, I want you to be a pilot"? Is either a doctor or a lawyer or something else. But being a pilot doesn't readily come to our mind. So that we're having a space that needs to be filled. I think we need to be much more deliberate about sending our personnel, our children, to go study this so they can get from this as well.
So
So for the moment,
are you
yeah,
planning to do that to send some Aquabomite to go for training so that they can well train and come out and do the job?
I think that question should be directed to the Akwa State government.
Okay. Or maybe you can do maybe like recommendation. Have you recommend such thing?
Certainly. And trust me, I think at the earlier stage, such attempt was done by the current governor. What he tried to do was to see how they can nominate a few people, to go for this training. Then again, they have to go passport, and then again, they might not pass the interview process. I mean, the visa interview. There's a lot of snag that gets to it. So while you're waiting to get all those sorted, you can find an alternative so that your business doesn't suffer. The vision that you've brought to suffer. So, I
Okay.
mean, those are obstacles that can be overcome, but not in the immediate. It's something that should be progressively work in progress.
Okay, because our time is getting close now. Where can someone buy ticket? Where can we buy ticket? Do somebody say, okay, I want to travel. I'm not in Akwa Ibom to go to the maybe airport and get ticket. Where can someone buy tickets?
You can get Ibom air tickets at the Lagos MM2. You can get it at the Margaret Echo Airport in Calabar. You can International. You can get it in Abuja International Airport as well. And now we're selling at Enugu Airport, at Caribbean International Airport. So you can get it offline at our airport. At the cities in New York, you can also see state secretariat. Those that are in diaspora and even those locally, they go to the website, able to buy our tickets. Some even leverage, business travel agencies. But if you're tech savvy and you have a very good internet, it takes you 3 minutes to start the ticket buying process to payments. You can do it online seamlessly.
Then how do you make the airline safe for people traveling? This is the COVID-19 period. How do you make the airline safe?
Okay, again, this is where being in the regulatory environment comes to clear rules of which that has been stated out by the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority of Nigeria and the Civil Aviation Authority, and they're called the COVID-19 protocol. If you go to the website, you see it's clearly stated what you need to do pre and post, coming into the airport. So what we do is everybody has to come in wearing the mask. From the time you get into the airport, everything you come in with is screened, from your luggage, and then after you sanitize your hand. You have the option as you get into any airport of either your hand using a hand sanitizer before you're even allowed to the airport space, and of course you're not wearing your mask. And then when you go to the check-in counters, we have a visor that is screening you from, agent, CSR, customer service representative, and I mean they get to talk to you through that barrier, and it's seamless. We advise as much as possible that people try to check in online, to reduce the wait time and reduce the time in the queue. So if you do that, once you come into the airport, all you do is just, get your boarding and get your luggage tagged, and off you go to your waiting area to board your flight. And when you get into the flight as well, NCAA stipulates that before you get into the airline, there's a personnel there to sanitize your hand. And as soon as you do that, you go right into the airplane. Again, if you're not putting on your mask, you will not be allowed to go into the airplane. And once you're inside the airplane, you're not allowed to take off your mask at any point during the ride, as much as possible, except maybe to take a few breaths and then cover it up. But those are the regulations that we're following strictly in this COVID-19.
Okay. That's very nice. So that means there's a sanitizer in the let me see if somebody.
At every stage of the airport process, from entering into the airport to the check-in time and to the boarding gate.
Okay, and there's
provided by the airline or the airport authority.
Okay, so that means now they still carried how many passengers for now during this pandemic time? Because I don't know if you are maintaining 2 meters social distancing.
So you can maintain 2 meters airport space. However, when you get into the aircraft, you are allowed to sit per your seat number.
Okay, as far as you have your mask on.
Exactly. Okay. And as an added advantage for an Ibom air traveler, the Bombardier comes fully fitted, factory fitted, high efficiency particulate air filter system. It's an air filtration system that consistently filters the air that you breathe in within the cabin, so that it filters out bacterial and virus. So without you're sure of wet air while you fly with us.
Okay. Lastly, can you tell us about the airline you're gonna launch tomorrow? Is it today? Enugu.
Okay. So tomorrow We'll be launching inaugural flights from Lagos to Enugu, marking our first encroachment into the eastern airspace. So we'll be from effective tomorrow. We're flying from Lagos to Enugu and Abuja to Enugu. So the flight, our inaugural flight is happening tomorrow. It's going to take off at 7:50 a.m. From to Enugu here 8 a.m. as well. And we're welcomed by a little reception that was planned, encouraging people out there. You're in Lagos and you want to travel to Enugu, go grab your ticket, join us in this inaugural flight. It promises to be a very good one.
Okay, before you go, what do you have to say to the people of Akwa Ibom State, or maybe to other people who are not from Akwa Ibom State, because they might thinking that the name on the airline Ibom Air, they might think that maybe like people from Imo State, Lagos, they may say, oh, that airline is only for Akwa Ibom people. So what do you have to say for people like that?
I think our encroachment into the eastern airspace should safely dispel that mindset. However, what I have to say for the public is we may be a state-owned airline, but we're trying to build for our national brand. Well, next branch, we're trying to fill a gap that is currently being experienced in the aviation sector. With our clients, schedule reliability, on-time departure, and excellent services at every time. So we would be a line that would practice what we preach, we'll say what we mean, and we'll stay consistent regardless of what of every circumstances. And the consistency is customer is king and will consistently want to treat them well and give them the service that they deserve. So what I'm saying to the non-Akwa Ibomite here is that the Ibom is a name that we're very proud of. And so we will not throw it away, not in a hurry. However, it is a name that is all embracing and all encompassing, and everybody is welcome to be a part of the era of aviation. Offered by Ibom Air, of course.
That's very good. Thank you very much, Mrs. Annie. Essienette, I mean, I'm happy having you today on this show, and I know you're a very busy woman. I don't want to keep you waiting, so they can go back and plan your day. And I wish you all the best. We are proud to have you.
Thank you very much, Edna. And apologies for all the glitches. I was hoping to take more questions. Maybe some not too distant future, I'll probably come back again.
It's exactly. Maybe when you get to yeah. Because people were calling, but I couldn't put them through because we were just like
So
coming
sorry about
in, off, and on like that. So please, you heard it from her. If you don't see her here, you hold her responsible. She said she's gonna come back and answer your question. So definitely she will come. I trust her and I believe her. And we are really proud of her. I need to see a woman in that position and not just from others. Right, that position. So I'm very proud to see that, and thank you to the Akwa Ibom State government who gave her that opportunity to serve, to display our intelligence, what it makes for. That means there's so many people in our state that can do things. So I'm proud of you, Annie. I'm very proud of you, and thank you so much. Thank you for being on the show today. Okay, I found the right way. And I given in here, they would ignore you don't in every room because after the show, it's simple. Okay, thank you so much. I'll let you go now. Okay, it was really good, and I thank you for everything and for making her be on the show today. Although network has been very crazy, I don't know what's going on. We will take time when network is okay. I'll bring her back. I know so many of you want to ask question, and you can't ask question now because of the network. People are complaining of my voice. Well, there's nothing I could have done. I didn't touch anything, so everything was like fine. I don't understand what's going on today. I didn't just understand. Okay, before I have just about 7 minutes to go, before I leave, I just want to say something to people. You know, our people, you heard that she said the airline is new, or not new, but I think is the one of the best in Nigeria. And these things, what surprises me is that people that talk about things like this are from Akwa Ibom. You know, we have this. God has given us this. Why can't we appreciate it? Why? Why are we using our mouth to destroy what we have? And then you will go out there and tell somebody, when somebody asks you, where are you from? You say, I'm from Akwa Ibom. But you are destroying what God has given to you free of charge. Name how many states any airline is saying Akwa Ibom. Okay, Nigeria, sorry. But we have not one, not two, not three, not four, 5. And you are still going on social media saying a lot of things, writing things, condemning that, condemning this and all that. Why can't you, for once, appreciate what you have? Why can't you? Now, when you travel all the way from Lagos, when you travel, or maybe if you want to travel from Lagos, you just go from Lagos to Akwa Ibom straight away. You know? You don't have to go to Calabar. You don't have to go to, I don't know which state again, have airport. Then I did take motor. Then start going to Akwa Ibom. This one from Akwa Ibom to where you're going. Now they are 5. They have 5 of them. So you don't need to say, okay, this one was delayed. Oh, it was only one that was running. I couldn't board. I couldn't do this. What I'm trying to say, why can't we appreciate what we have? It is high time we stop all this rumor. To be honest, it is the right time to start all this rumor. If you know somebody have done something that you cannot do, what you need to tell the person, that, please open the door, show me the way. As simple as that. How did you do it? Show me the way. Stop sitting down there telling lies, saying things that never happened, that you don't even know about the person or about anything. Let me tell you one bitter truth, or one truth you don't know. If you go around talking about people, you go to talk about things that are not true, you are advertising, making those people famous than you. You are making people famous than you because you are telling people about that person, telling people about that thing that you don't even know about. It just because you think that you want to destroy that thing or you want to destroy that person. No. You are making that thing more famous. You are making that person more famous than you. You just sit in one place. All you do in the morning is to, all you do in the afternoon is to talk. Now, if you go and tell somebody the airlines are not good, they are not new, they are old, they are this, it's like a COVID. Now, who will patronize our airline? How is they going to work? That airline at Bagadoke, Akwa Ibom, it creates job opportunity for people of Akwa Ibom State. Because I heard that before, when the airline 8 year, no, the instruction in English, how will you be able to say all those things correctly? So it's better you just stop. How can you be advertising somebody with that palliative? I'm telling you, because talking about attitude about people telling lies, campaigning, saying this, saying that about people, you are just advertising the person without palliative, free of charge. This is something people are using to make money. You advertise people, they pay, you advertise them. But you sitting down, they think you are gossiping, you are destroying people. No, you are advertising the person to be greater than you without palliative. I'm telling you. So it is high time you appreciate what you have. It is a high time we, all of us, appreciate what we have and stop all this spreading fake news and here and there about Ibom A is this, Ibom A is that, Ibom A is this. What will you gain from that? Nothing. Well, I still have 4 minutes, so I'm still gonna be here talking. You know, so just that the network is not allow us to talk. We wanted to have a lot to talk about today, but as she promised, she's gonna come back so that we'll keep on talking. All I need to tell you is that you need to start loving ourselves. If you want something, you see that person having that thing and you don't have it, go to ask the person, please, how did you do this? How do you get to that place? How do you make this work? Show me the way. How can I do it? Don't go and start spreading false rumor, saying things that never happen. Because of what? Well, you are just advertising the person without money, without palliative, without being paid, free of charge. if you don't know. And you are not going anywhere. You are sitting down. The person is moving one step and another. It's also a dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A dog this step. But you are sitting down one particular spot, gossiping, saying things because you want to bring somebody down. You are wasting your time. You are definitely wasting your time. You are wasting your time. The person you are gossiping about, the thing you are gossiping, the airline is not good. It's not now from one airline where they brought it. They say okay, the old one. They brought the second one. You are still sitting down there talking. The third one you are still talking. The fourth you are still talking. Now the fifth you are still talking. They just stop bringing the airline. Maybe they will bring it maybe like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You will still sit down there and be talking. And after you go and buy the ticket, you enter that same airline. And when you come out, when you landed safely, you will still talk. But ask yourself, let us embrace love. That's all. That is all. Not all this too much story and this one, this and that. No. Well, this is where I want to draw my curtain today because my time is against me. We started late and I apologize for that. I really apologize for the interruption during the interview broadcast. I believe she will definitely be here again. And maybe by that time, the network will be okay. So that maybe we can review all these questions again with her and we'll be happy. And I want to say thank you for joining me today. And I believe that you learned something today. And next Sunday is going to be another exciting day of the show. And I will let you know who is going to come very soon. Because sometimes network, like you see, so is very frustrating. The guests will want to come, but by the time you do the testing, the network is really bad. That's always the issue with us here since we start broadcasting live like this on YouTube and Facebook. So I want to say thank you all of you for joining me today, and may God bless everybody. Let's keep on loving. Bye for now.
Come on, let's do this. Let us all in one accord, build our land with faith and hope. So wherever you may be, come let's join our hands together.
We are marching on to greatness. Together we win, together we are stronger, and together we rise. Together we win, together we are stronger. We're marching on to greatness. Turn your darkness, all your village. Akwa Ibom, my friend, you need okay. One God, one faith, one people. Jerry gonna te udoka. After the Magana talk, my bang, what the Civic and the Listen.
Kada nong yene di video to go biom makara. Akwa Ibom song. Membody dem ki yaki sumi song no. Isa iso atai yagado. Go.
We're marching on to greatness.
say so. Forward ever, marching on to greatness. Forward ever, future looks bright, yeah. We're unstoppable, yeah. Forward ever, together we win. Together we are stronger, yeah. Together we rise. Rise above the ashes, rise above the storm. We're marching on to greatness. Together we win. Together we soar and rise and fly above the storm. No going back. We're stronger. We're marching on to greatness.
Akwa Ibom. Amen. Medakanda.